This time on To the Horizon Sailing, the crew heads south to Puerto Vallarta to deliver a 50-foot race boat 1,500 nautical miles back to San Francisco Bay.
We locked up Gemini and headed to the airport with our friend Annie, who was joining us on this exciting adventure.
How do you feel?
Excited, nervous, excited, hungry.
Always hungry.
Ready for a snack?
Is it snack time yet?
Smile more when you come back. Smile more when I see you. Smile more when the sun shines bright.
All handheld items may be held as secure distance an item, including all laptop computers.
Peter had been the one to offer us this delivery opportunity, and weeks later he passed away in an accident out on the water. We thought about him many times throughout this trip, feeling his presence every mile back up the coast. We miss you, Peter. The boat had just completed the San Diego to PV race, and its race crew was ready to hand the boat off to us. When we arrived to the marina, our fourth crew member was there waiting to greet us.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Literally just got here.
Okay, good.
All right.
Hi,
This
Sonia.
is Sonia.
Annie and Jack.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
We spent the rest of the day getting acquainted with the boat and checking out all the amazing wildlife in the marina. The next morning, we got right to work, cleaning up, making provisioning lists, setting up the sails, and checking out the engine before heading to cool off by the beach. Next up was some serious provisioning. We were hoping to stop as little as possible as we headed up the coast, so making sure we had enough food and supplies was crucial. With multiple lists and 2 full carts of food, we were set for the upcoming adventure. You think we have enough food?
It doesn't feel like it. It's no Delos cart run, but...
Yeah. Well, we're only provisioning for 3 weeks at the most?
So we only spent $303 for all.
$303. We live in a fat kid dream right now.
Apparently
You're on candy camera, fool.
Candy camera!
This is going into our next YouTube video. How do you feel about that? Well, now we can't get
Watch your dirty pirate mouth.
The next morning, we pushed off the dock and headed to fuel up before saying goodbye to Puerto Vallarta. Hello, Pacific Ocean.
Okay, ladies. So originally, Peter Miller was going to be our captain, and he's done this trip many a times back from Hawaii. Hanaho's like his delivery boat, and he handed it off to
Saw a bunch of whales right before sunset and some dolphins off our stern, and we're looking forward to this journey. I think it's gonna be a good one. Good night.
Looking for wildlife was a great way to stay attentive and pass the time. We had a couple of visitors along the way, including a booby bird who rested on our bow for a while. We also had a ton of dolphins who came to show off their tricks in our bow wake.
We took a quick stop in San Jose del Cabo to fuel up before starting the long stretch to Turtle Bay. It was only $50 to park there while we topped off our jerry cans and main tanks. For an extra $1 per person, we took much-needed showers at the fuel dock facilities. Refreshed and fueled up, we continued our journey up the coast.
See any more whales?
No. Still no fishes. Rounding Cabo San Lucas. Day 3? Day 3. We got to take a proper shower.
Yeah.
Showers are always nice.
2 showers
San
now.
Jose's facility is
Yeah, that was nice.
So we just left San Jose del Cabo. We are trolling some lines behind us, some handrails, hoping we'll catch a good fish, but still haven't had any good luck yet. I'm not giving up though. It's been pretty great so far. We're pretty lucky to have this kind of lifestyle. Not a lot of people get to see what we get to see out here on the water, so we're excited that we get to share it with all of you guys, and that's all for now.
Of course, when it rains, it pours.
Second fish in 10 minutes.
We had a great day. Annie, Jack, and I took awesome boat showers out on the back deck. It felt really great to take a shower and get clean again. We were all super salty and gross. We're keeping our fingers crossed for a safe journey. Okay, Captain Jack, show us where we're headed.
Okay, so we are ultimately going here. That's Turtle Bay, somewhere on the hook.
Yeah, it's like that tiny little nook there.
Let's just call it that. So that's 240 nautical miles away.
Little did we know,
This morning was interesting. Got up off my shift and saw the rake core was bubbling from the drain plug. Went to go tighten it back up so the bubbles would stop, and the gasket completely got chewed up by all the metal that's in the freaking center tank. So we shut down the motor. So my problem was that gasket was wrinkled, so when I was trying to screw it in, the gasket was already cut in half and it wouldn't seal it.
Yeah.
So it has enough threads to still screw in,
Uh-huh.
but the gasket that's in the inside of the bowl, this guy, see the one that's sitting down there?
Yeah. Well, we need to get that bowl off, evidently,
Yeah.
and clean that crap out.
Yeah, that's gnarly.
Yeah.
That's
I've never seen
ridiculous.
one like that. So I'm gonna prime this. We'll get on deck. We'll give it some throttle like we did last time. Step on deck. And do it. Yeah, and then we.
Luckily, Captain Jack bypassed the Raycor filter, and within minutes we were up and running again, just in time to motor into Turtle Bay.
Let's do this.
Not long after setting the hook, the local fuel pongo boat came by to welcome us and offer their taxi service to shore. We eagerly accepted as we were excited to stretch our legs and explore. Of course, we had business to tend to on shore, keeping our fingers crossed that we could find the part that we needed to fix the fuel filter.
After rummaging through every parts shop in the sleepy town, we found a temporary fix for our filter and decided it would have to do for now.
Mechanic Jack. He can't get away from turning wrenches.
We fueled up and prepared for an evening departure from Turtle Bay. We heard about a fellow sailor who had anchored near us over the VHF radio, who was headed south with no charts or guidebook. As we picked up the anchor and headed our way north, we gifted him our Mexico cruising guide and wished him safe travels.
Let's try starting it. There's nothing in it now.
Hot. Is water coming into that strainer?
It still sounds hollow.
Yeah. Okay, shut it off. I think we're not getting enough.
What are you about to do, Jack?
Fucking jump in the water and check the through hull and the running gear and the rudder for kelp. Because I ran us into a huge kelp patch last night.
But we made it back to Turtle Bay safely. Right?
Yeah.
We out her.
But I'd like to check, make sure there's nothing around the prop.
Yeah, and the rudder.
And the rudder.
Good, thanks.
Okay. Anything else?
You got this. You're awesome.
Just go straight back.
Okay.
Gotta cheer him on.
And he's like a little merman down there.
It's a clean bottom.
We had sucked up some seaweed and damaged our only raw water impeller.
So they're not completely gone,
But
they're ripped.
yeah.
But it's good that there's no fins lost, because if they were lost, then we'd have to
Yeah, we would have
take hoses
pieces
off
of rubber
and
in the
find
engine
other
somewhere.
pieces and
Cruise on out, go a little lower RPMs, and
And at least it's during the day where we can see
yeah.
our
Island
surroundings.
If we have to sail, we have to sail.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, goodbye, Turtle Bay. Again. Give us a little better luck this time, please. You've been good to us. Great people, beautiful views, dolphins waking us up in the morning. Couldn't be better. Just don't want to catch any more of that seaweed on our way up the coast. Good morning. I'm here. We're under 100 miles from the customs dock in San Diego. Woohoo! Party! Having a little mini party all by myself.
And by party, I mean dance party.
We had a couple snafus down in Turtle Bay, but both of our temporary fixes are holding up nicely, so
It's about 7 o'clock in the morning, March 20th. About 2 days away from San Diego, and there's just like a million dolphins popping around everywhere. It's so cool.
we are officially on the U.S. side. We can see the border from the water right now. It's about 10:30 at night, and
Honestly, it's pretty bittersweet. Mexico has been really good to us, not just on this trip, but in the past as well. And we're headed back to the USA. I'm kind of sad we're not in Mexico anymore.
Yeah. Yes I do. 1 second. Oh. Get in my belly.
Where are we?
San Diego Yacht Club. Hiding out, getting some showers, some food.
Snacks?
Snacks.
Feeling good?
Feeling great. Got the Wi-Fi
Feeling
password.
human again? Nice. We all got showers and delicious breakfast that we didn't have to cook, which was awesome.
We headed out San Diego Harbor, passing the impressive Navy base as we continued on up the coast. Before we knew it, we were in Cabrillo Way Marina in LA, putting Hanaho to bed for a couple of days to wait out some bad weather. We flew back to the bay, and Jack continued to monitor the weather to find a good window to get the boat back to its home. Of course, while waiting on weather, Jack couldn't help but start working on our engine refit.
You look pretty comfortable down there.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Halfway sleeping.
I mean, we did just get back yesterday from 12 days at sea being sleep deprived, so.
Before we knew it, a perfect weather window presented itself, and Jack went back to finish the last stretch.
Right, we got rain all around us. We haven't hit any yet. And where we just left, way back there, it's probably been falling for an hour or so. But my shift will be over before we reach that.
Hanaho is back in her home. Successful delivery. Woohoo!
Next time on To the Horizon Sailing.
Okay, motor is stripped down, ready to be taken out. Pick it up, take the port side arms off, and then, yeah, should we have?
Subscribe, and remember, stay salty.